What's up, y'all? So I'm back. So I'm trying to come at these situations that I'm speaking about from a non-emotional perspective, because that's what I practice: becoming detached from your feelings, not acting off of those feelings, but acting in accordance with your highest vibration. But let me tell you something, I'm only human, baby. Okay, so I got two things to talk about. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, if I'm not mistaken, in the state of Mississippi, they voted to take the motherfucking Confederate flag down. But I am kind of sure that they voted to have that fucking flag down. With that being said, all these businesses, all these motherfucking people that is riding around with these bitches, all these motherfucking churches. Listen, I rode past two churches yesterday. Churches are supposed to be common. I mean, what do they say? Neutral ground. Church is supposed to be neutral ground. Why the fuck do you have up that flag at your church? Take it down. Take it down. Okay, so that's all I gotta say about that. Like, I don't really have no comments on that. Just take the motherfucking flag down. Y'all know what it represents. Take it down. Y'all fucking lost anyway. Next thing I'm gonna talk about, y'all. Every fucking day I go on social media, I got a mixture of love for the black community and total hate. Like, I always tell people, everything that you see or present to the world, or everything that you see in another person, especially when it's in the negative, it comes from you first. So I watched this video, and I'm gonna place the video here.
These two families got in an argument.
So in this video, and I don't know how much of the clip I show, but in this video, you see a family that is getting into a fight. And you can tell this is family. Everybody look alike. And some of y'all don't see that. Some of y'all don't understand it. It don't fucking matter. So this is a family that gets in a fight. Tell me one family that don't get into a fight. And I read the fucking comments. And I'm going to scroll down the thing here so you can see what the comments are. Some of the comments I understand, because this is an ignorant situation. This is Disney World. You're not just exposed to your family, you're exposed to other people's family, you're exposed to children. You got all these people around you. The whole situation is fucked up. You should not be fighting with your family, for one. Not in a public place. For two, y'all got problems, take that shit to the house. And for three, this fucking Disney World. True enough, fuck Disney World. And I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. But it's Disney World. It's an amusement park. I pay my money to come here. I don't want to see y'all acting a fucking fool while I'm trying to enjoy my time with my family. Right? Now, what baffled me, and I can't say baffled, because it happens all the time. I read comments like this all the time. But what got under my skin was how much on the racist side this went. The second comment. Now, the first comment was cool. They didn't say nothing. She was speaking some real shit. Okay, she was like, "This is the happiest place on earth. I can imagine those kids' places. They forgot and had a moment." Like, she was very logical about it. But think about how the kids feel. Good, great. That's a great answer. Under this, Luis Carlos Morales said, "Call Black Lives Matter." Luis Morales, bitch, you black. The fuck? And this first message was from Nancy Varel, and she was a white woman. She is a white woman. Thank you for not being, racist about this with your comment. Thank you for saying common sense shit, like, don't be doing this shit around the kids. That's what should have been said. Okay, Bella Monteferrate, and I'm calling y'all name because y'all need to be called the fuck out. Her comment, "You see, they can't even get along with each other. Don't they realize that a child's dream is to go to Disneyland? Unbelievable behavior. Wow, what a memory for the children. Black Lives Matter. Wow." Now, my problem is, what the fuck Black Lives Matter got to do with this? This is a family that is at a public event that has gotten into a fight. So white folks don't fight? That's what you're trying to tell me? Instead of seeing this for what it is, a family that got into a fight, a family that got into a fight at a public place. Soon as you said they can't get along, I was already on the fence because first of all, bitch, we can get along. Y'all the ones don't know how to act. Y'all the ones have a violent history. We do not. Let's talk about it. Let's put the facts out there. Let's talk about it. Okay? You say they can't get along, but like I said, black people don't have a history of violence, baby. We might have a history of fighting each other because we've been programmed to hate our own fucking skin. But y'all have a history of going into countries, going into civilizations, killing innocent people. Come on now. Since the beginning of time, this is your MO. This is your MO. Violence, take over, kill. Kill, kill, kill. That is the European way. But you call us animals. Okay, so before I get too deep into the rest of this stuff, let's read some more of these comments so we can see where y'all mindset at. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? So, and mind you, we're in the middle of a fucking civil war. And there's what? Let me get out of here so I can see. There is 11,000 comments on said these were white people of European descent that were down talking, disrespecting, and basically insulting the entire race of Afro people that come from Afro descent, based off of one family fighting at motherfucking Disney World. Now, mind you, I have seen 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 articles of black people being killed, and I don't see all that shit up under here. I don't see all that support up under there, but I get on one video where some people are fighting, and all of a sudden, that's why y'all in position y'all in. That's why y'all like y'all is, because y'all fucking animals. Y'all belong in a zoo. Y'all. Seriously? Yeah, so this is how you view us. Now, take history out. You feel me? What if all of a sudden a group of people started killing another group of people? Take the history out of it. And we shouldn't take the history out of it because the history is what led to people having the mindset that they can kill us and it's not a problem, that they can kill us, take us from the face of the earth and not receive any consequences because that's what they've been programmed to feel like we're less than them, as in they are superior to us. We're not going to talk about biological facts because, okay. So this is the mindset that you have, mind you. Take the history out of it. Say, for instance, a group of people was beginning to eliminate systematically a group of people. Okay, you take notice to this. You know that it's wrong, but instead of defending that group of people in private, when you think that you have protection behind these screens, you insult this group of people. You talk down to this. See, even though these present events are happening, even though presently we have a whole race of people that is fighting to live. You feel me? Right now, we got a whole race of people that's fighting to live. And you have the oppressor in the present state that is still systematically oppressing, whether it be through a simple comment that you place under a video that disrespects a whole race of people based off the actions of 2 to 3 motherfucking people. You feel me? As opposed to seeing the reality of what is really going on. Y'all tell us all the time that, don't live in the past, don't live in the past. Y'all still celebrate 9/11. Y'all still celebrate the Holocaust. Y'all still celebrate traumatic events that have happened to your people, but you don't want us to celebrate our traumatic events because it brings back the guilt of what you have done to us. That's not our problem. You feel me? That's not our problem. That's not our problem. Your guilt over what has been done over the past 500 years to my people is not our guilt to carry. That's y'all motherfucking guilt. Okay? But instead of replacing that guilt with anger, and that's usually what people do. When people get guilty about something, they become angry because they don't want to face that they've done wrong. Either they become angry or they become remorseful. You feel me? Those are the two actions that come from guilt. That when you're in a low vibration. And in 2020, as you tell us to forgive you guys for the past, to start to try to build something new for the future, you still act with intentions of your ancestors. You still act in the same mentality as your motherfucking ancestors. That's why we have these terms like Karen, okay? That's why we have these terms like Karen, because you still act, even subconsciously, when you are trying to report a black person that may be misplaced, you still act in the eyes of the oppressor. Okay? In my city right motherfucking now, we got people that are protesting the black fist, a symbol of unity, a symbol of peace, a symbol of a group of people that are standing in their power, that are coming together united. This symbol is being blocked out on the street in my city right motherfucking now, okay? And told that it is a symbol of racism. A symbol that goes against the oppression, okay? That stands for unity against racism is now being said that it is a symbol of racism. The fuck? Now, mind you, on here, there was a lot of white people that were defending these comments. You feel what I'm trying to say? Yes, the actions were disgraceful. They were like, you don't need to be out there fucking fighting. I agree with that 100%. And there, like I said, there was a lot of people that were defending. Okay, so let's get to this next one. Jerry Williams Sr. Just like a bunch of animals, they have no respect. They deserve no respect. Supposed to be a happy place for children to see a brighter future. How the fuck Disney gonna help people see a brighter future? It's a amusement park. Get the fuck out of here. They got these animals ruin it for everybody. Animals, you're the animal, Jerry. You're the animal. The fact that you see another person as an animal, what you see from a person is what you see in yourself. So that means you feel like you're an animal. Like, animals. Animals. You know how much disgust I hear when I hear another human being talk about another human being that way? You feel like you deserve respect for the way you think? You feel me? You feel like you deserve respect? You don't understand why that comment is disrespectful to a whole race of people? Because historically, you've treated us like animals. Historically, that's what you have demeaned us to. Mr. Jerry Williams Sr., scientifically speaking, the black race is the superior human race. Scientifically speaking, that means that your people, because back in the day they wouldn't allow us to be scientists, so that means that your people, your European ancestors, came to the conclusion through their trials and studies that the African American DNA was superior than your European DNA. They also linked the oldest known DNA, tracing it all the way back to Africa. And I don't know if you knew this, the black woman has the ability to give birth to every genetic makeup of mankind. I just gave you 3 facts that your ancestors discovered about my ancestors that proves that we are in fact not animals. Not that you can look at us and see that we walk on 2 legs and have 2 arms and have 2 eyes and a nose and a fucking mouth like you. And even with that public knowledge that we all have access to, we still have yet to attempt to act in a way that we believe that we are in fact superior to you. Because all we've been screaming since the 19 whatever is equality. We just want to be treated the same. We just want to be treated with decent human fucking respect. That's it. That's it.